Hello and welcome to Test Your Knowledge of Chapter 4. As usual, we have at the beginning MCQs. Let's start right away. Transportation of passengers by dash or exempt from GST. Now, railway first class, it is chargeable. It is not exempted. Railway air conditioned coach, not exempted. Metro is exempted. Therefore, answer is obviously C. Transportation of passengers by metro is exempt from GST. Transportation of dash by a goods transport agency in a goods carriage is exempt from GST. One is agricultural produce, organic manure, milk, all of the above. All of the above. Because agricultural produce is exempt, organic manure is exempt, milk is also exempt. So all of the above. Which of the following services provided to an educational institution? Public school, Debo Public School, exempt from GST. Transportation of staff of the school, cleaning of the school, services relating to conduct of higher secondary exam, all of the above. Transportation of passengers by dash are exempt from GST. Air conditioned stage carriage, radio taxi, air terminating in Nagaland airport. Now this is exempt. These two are chargeable. Which of the following services provided by Department of Posts are exempt from GST? Speed post is taxable, life insurance is taxable, express parcel post is also taxable. So the answer obviously will be none of the above. Now let's check the answers for the MCQs. C, D, D, C, D. C, D, D, then C, then DD, then D. Okay. Okay. So we have 5. C, DD, CD. C, D, D, C, D. Very good. Next comes the question number 6. An individual acts as a referee in a football match organized by a Sports Authority of India. Sports Authority of India and referee. Exempt. Sports Authority of India and referee is exempt. He also acted as a referee in another charity football match organized by local sports club. Taxable. So only when he is a referee with a recognized sports authority is exempt. In all other cases it will be taxable. Now the question here is charity football match. So the football match, whether it is for charity is not or not, is not at all a question. Let's check the answer and find out how to answer it in a structured manner. So this answer has been divided into 3 paragraphs for convenience. It is conveniently divided into 3 paragraphs. In paragraph 1, it is stated that recognized services provided to a recognized sports body by an individual as a referee in a sporting event is exempt from GST. So here fact or law has been given. Now here the law is discussed with the fact. This is a football match organized by Sports Authority of India, which is recognized sports body. Service provided by individual as a referee in such match will be exempt. Now further discussion is made in the third paragraph, wherein it states that when he acts as a referee in a charity football match organized by the local sports club, he will not be entitled to aforementioned exemption, as local sports club is not a recognized sports body, and thus GST will be payable in this case. Okay. Next comes question number 7. RXL Private Limited manufactures beauty soap with the brand name Forever Young. RXL Private Limited has organized a concert to promote its brand. Mr. Ahana Kapoor, its brand ambassador, who is a leading film actress, has given a classical dance performance in the concert. The proceeds of the concerts worth 1,20,000 was donated to a charitable organization. Friends, in exemptions, classical dance performance is exempt up to 1.5 lakh per performance. But that exemption is not available if that person is a brand ambassador. Okay, and the question that the proceeds of the concert are donated to a charitable organization will not have any bearing on the chargeability or exemption of the transaction. Here dance performance is made, but as a brand ambassador to a brand, so the exemption conditions are not met and exemption is not possible, required to pay. So GST, it is a taxable transaction or event, it is taxable. Let's go through the answer. Service by an artist by way of performance in a folk or classical art form, music, dance, theatre, exempt from GST if the consideration is not more than 1.5 lakhs. But this is not available if such artist is service provided by a brand ambassador. This is not possible. Friends, how to answer a question? In the first paragraph, the provision of the law is stated. The provision of a law is stated. The provision of law is stated. Thereafter, what happened is the provision is discussed with the provision is discussed with fact. The provision is discussed with fact, and thereafter the conclusion is given. Thereafter the conclusion is given. So this is how you have to answer. Okay. So since Miss Ahana Kapoor is brand ambassador of Forever Young soap, manufactured by RXL Private Limited, services by way of a classical dance performance in concert organized by RXL Private Limited to promote its brand will not be eligible for the above mentioned exemption and thus be liable to GST. The fact that the proceeds of the concert will be donated to a charitable organization will not have any bearing on the eligibility or otherwise to the above exemption. That you should understand. Next, moving on to the next question. Determine the taxable value of supply under GST law with respect to each of the following independent service provided by the registered persons. Fee charged for yoga camp conducted by a charitable trust registered under 12AA of the Income Tax Act. Yoga is a charitable purpose and this is a registered charitable organization. This is exempt. This is exempt. Amount charged by a business correspondent from a banking company for the services provided to the rural branch of a bank with respect to savings bank account, this is exempt. Amount charged by a cord blood bank, exempt. Friends, you have to go through the provisions of the exemption notification for services, and what I have told you in the class at the time of going through the chapter per se is that at least you should go through those provisions some 2 or 3 times, and you will have a understanding that whenever you see a particular item or a transaction, it should strike you whether the exemption as provided in the exemption notification will be available or will be applicable in the given situation. Amount charged for services provided by a commentator. So the exemption is not available for commentators. They are available only for the players, referees, umpires, etc. But for commentator, even though the service is provided to recognized sports body, the exemption is not available. It is taxable. It is taxable. So let's check the answer for question number 8. Exempt, 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 chargeable. Okay. Next. Let's move on to the next question number 9. Examine whether GST is exempted on the following independent supplies of services. Service provided by a private transport operator to Scholar Boys Higher Secondary School in relation to transportation of students to and from the school. This is a higher secondary school. Transportation of students, it is exempt. Service provided by way of a vehicle parking to general public in a shopping mall, it is taxable. This is taxable. There is no exemption for that. Let's check the answer. There is also third point. It seems that there is a third point. Where is the third point? Only two questions are there in that, as far as question number 9 is concerned. Okay, right, here we have. Right. So service provided by transport operator to education is exempt from GST. This is not exempt, it is taxable. Okay. Let's move on to the 10th question quickly. Discuss whether GST is payable in respect of transportation service provided by Raghav Goods Transport Agency in each of the following independent cases. Transportation of milk is exempt. Transportation of books on a consignment transported in a single goods carriage, taxable because only up to 1500 it is exempt. Transportation of chairs of a single consignment in goods carriage up to 750 it is exempt, so this is exempt. So the first transaction is exempt, second one is taxable, third one is exempt. How to present your answer in the examination? This is how you have to present. Exempt of transportation of milk by goods transport agency is exempt, that's fine. Now as far as this second transaction is concerned, exemption is not available because the exemption is available only up to 1500 rupees for the entire goods vehicle. So exemption is here in this case GST is payable. Exemption is available for transportation of goods only where the consideration for transportation of goods on a consignment transported in a single goods carriage does not exceed 1500 rupees. Transportation of chairs, this one is exempt because where the consideration for a single consignment does not exceed 750 rupees is exempt. Okay friends, so Knowing the answer is one part, presenting in examination is another part. In examination you have to present it in a structured manner. This is the guidance for you as to how to present your answer. Okay friends, see you in another session.